Hello students, good morning. Today in this video we will see solving pair of linear equation in two variables or to solve a simultaneous equation by different methods. Before this we have already introduced this topic, pair of linear equation in two variables, as well as we have seen so to solve graphically how a linear equation of in two variables is solved with the help of graphical method. Just drawing the graph for the given pair of equations, we have calculated the solution of given pair of equation, as well as various types of questions related to graph, like finding area of triangle formed by lines with x-axis or y-axis, writing vertices of triangle so formed, also to write the point where does the graphs meet the x-axis and y-axis, etc. We have seen. Today we will see how these simultaneous equations are solved by other algebraic methods. So let us take one by one. Here one method is known as substitution method. So actually the algorithm of this method is, first of all, you just name the equation as 1 and 2 for the given pair of equation, and then take any one equation, as I have taken here equation first, which is 3x plus 2y equal to 13, and we have calculated x in terms of y, which is equal to 13 minus 2y by 3. Now since this value of x has been taken from equation 1, so we will substitute the value of x in equation 2. So here student, if you have taken initially the equation 2, then you should have to put or substitute this value in 1. So now substituting the value of x in equation 2, and on simplification we have got y equal to 2. So now putting this y equal to 2 in any one of the above equation, we can have the value of x. So in this way we arrived at the solution for this given pair of equation is x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. So hope this method you just got the concept related to this method. So here nothing to do, take any one equation, find the value of one variable, transposing the other all things towards right side, and then substitute this value in other equation. Get the value of one variable, putting in any one, you will get the second value of second variable. In this way you can have the solution of pair of equation. Now let us see the other method, algebraic method, which is called elimination method. In substitution method, why name substitution is given? So it is well clear, since we substitute the value of one variable in other equation, that's why that method is called substitution method. Another algebraic method to solve the simultaneous equation is elimination method. You see student, name elimination. Elimination means eradication. Eradication means to remove. It means, as the name suggests, here what we will do, we will remove one variable from both the equation. How? Just by making them equal, by making the coefficient of that variable in both the equation equal, and then cancelling this, we will have a an equation containing one variable which can be easily calculated, and then again by substituting this value in any equation we have the second value. So now see elimination method, just taking one example here, 2x plus 3y equal to 7, and other equation is 3x minus 4y equal to 19. So we will name these two equation as 1 and 2 as here it is done, you see. And now first we fix that which coefficient of which variable we have to make equal. Suppose here I have thought to make coefficient of y variable equal, since coefficients are 3 and minus 4, although we will ignore here sign, only we say that the coefficients are 3 and 4. So LCM of these two coefficients will be 12. So at 12 these two will be equal. That's why we have multiplied equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3. And now we have got the equations here, 8x plus 12y equal to 28, and the next equation is 9x minus 12y equal to 57. Since now the y variable in both the equation are equal with opposite sign, one is in plus and another is in minus, so by adding these two equations these terms will be cancelled. So we have added here, and now we get 17x equal to 85, which gives x equal to 5. And now since we have one value, so we will put in any one of the above equation, so we will get the another value, that is y equal to minus 1. So in this way the solution comes x equal to minus 1. I think you have just got the concept of this elimination method, and also you could know that why such name is given. So this method is also known as equalizing the coefficient method, because the elimination is actually done by equalizing the coefficients. So another way of this method to tell that solving equation by equalizing the coefficient method. So actually elimination method is equalizing the coefficient method. Now come to the third algebraic method, which is cross multiplication method here. So in this method, first one thing that is very important to keep in mind, that while solving simultaneous equation or pair of equation by cross multiplication method, you should bring the constant term towards LHS side, as I have done here. Say the equation 2x plus 3y equal to 7, so it was actually done in this way, 2x plus 3y minus 7 equal to 0, and second equation is 3x minus 4y equal to 19, which on transposing the constant term in LHS, it comes 3x minus 4y minus 19 equal to 0. Now we will name it equation 1 and 2, and we will write for our comfort what are the values of coefficient and constant term in both the equation, giving symbol a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. So we note it first. So a1 is here 2, a2 is 3, b1 is 3, b2 is minus 4. You know minus sign is present, we take the coefficient with minus sign, and c1 is minus 7, c2 is minus 19. Now one formula for cross multiplication which you have to memorize, and it is easy to memorize because the formula is such a sequential, one can easily memorize. Just briefly one time you have to keep in your mind. A formula starts from b1 and ends at same b1, you see here. So this formula starts from b1 and ends at b1. So one thing this is to remind. Another is you know here a1, b1, c1 for first equation, coefficient and constant, and a2, b2, c2 for second equation, the coefficients and constant terms respectively. So while we start b1, then we have to take after V1 which comes C. So for C we will take C2, means first the suffix is 1, in another its suffix will be 2. So it is B1 C2, then we put minus, and then we will write the same B and C, but we just reverse the suffix, that is here it will be B2 C1. So what will be x by B1 C2 minus B2 C1. Again it is equal to y by where the first term ends C1. So it starts from C1, and you know after C A will come. So A will get 2 suffix. So it will be C1 A2. Then the same will be written with opposite suffix. So C1 A2 minus C2 A1. So this is y equal by this, and again since it ends at A1, so next will start by from A1. So next term will be 1 by A1, then you know what will come, B2, and minus the same will be with opposite suffix, that is A2 B1. Now I just read it in a fluent way, that the formula for cross multiplication method is x by B1 C2 minus B2 C1 equal to y by C1 A2 minus A2 C1. Again you see x by B1 C2 minus B2 C1 equal to y by C1 A2 minus C2 A1 equal to 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Okay student, now since you have already noted all these, so put here the value, and on simplification we come to this step. You see x by minus 85 equal to y by plus 17 is equal to 1 by minus 17. Now you see what is done here. We have to take in pair. One is a x containing term and other is a constant term, and another time we will take y containing term with this constant term. So we will have now x by minus 85 equal to 1 by minus 17, and another pair will be y by plus 17 equal to 1 by minus 17 here. So first if you solve the first pair, that will give you the value of x, and if you solve the second pair will give value of y. So we got in this way x equal to 5 and y equal to minus 1 as solution of the taken examples by cross multiplication method. So these four are actually the different methods to solve a pair of linear equation in two variables. Another one which we are going to note is one method which is called to reduce the given pair of equation into simplest form and then to solve the pair of equation. So actually what is here, that equation given is not in a proper way of linear equation form. Actually you just observe here, the question is given where variables are in the denominator. So that is actually the complexity in this question. So first we will reduce it into simplest form of pair of equation. How? We will suppose 1 by x equal to m and 1 by y equal to n. Then our equation will come m2 plus n by 3 equal to 2, and another equation is 2m minus 3n equal to minus 5. Further, I have simplified these equations taking LCM in the first equation, and by making cross multiplication. Lastly, we have this simplified form of equation, that is 3m plus 2n equal to 12 and 2m minus 3n equal to minus 5. So name these two equations which are derived from our given pair of equation, just bringing the given pair of equation in simplified form. So name these equation as 3 and 4. Now you see what is difference. Difference is that our question with variable x and y, but here what we got the pair that contains m and n variable. So now these two equations are in simplest form, that is in the common form of linear equation into variable. So if we will solve these two equations by any of the above easier methods out of four methods which we have discussed till now, that are graphical method, substitution method, elimination method and cross multiplication method. So by any one of that method, I would suggest here to go through elimination method, because that one is the simplest method, that one is the easiest method. So solving these two equations now by elimination method, as I have done here, you see, just multiplying equation 3 by 3 and 4 equation 4 by 2, and on simplification we got m equal to 2. Putting m equal to 2 in the m containing equation, that is either in 3 or 4, we got n equal to 3. So we have simplified these two equations containing m and n variable. We have got the value of m and n. Now we will substitute the value of m and n which we have supposed earlier. So replacing m by 1 by x, because we have supposed 1 by x as m and 1 by y as n. So replacing m and n by 1 by x and 1 by y, again we get the value of x and y, which is the solution of the said equation. So x comes 1 by 2 and y comes 1 by 3. So in this way this is one work related to solving of pair of linear equation. Actually it is not any separate method. Here only the work is to bring the given equation in proper form, and then by solving any other, using any other method till discussed, we have earlier discussed. So by solving any other method we can have the solution. So hope you all students have very clear now in solving the pair of linear equation into variable or simultaneous equation by different method. And you go through your books exercise. This simplification method, last method, you will find in your NCERT book in the last exercise, that is 3.6 exercise is entirely based on this method. So hope that it is now very clear. So you will do your practice work at your home, and definitely, and any problem, any doubt will arise, you note it that and convey to me. We will share your views, your problem in the next video. So student, you, if you like this video, then you must share it with friends and subscribe it. So thank you. Till then we leave this discussion, and we will come again in the next